Well, from a couple days ago, this is that rear heater coil. What's that? The Toyota Sienna, I think it was. And I think part of the case got cracked or something. And these are sold, I guess, in a whole assembly instead of selling just the part that is cracked, a case or anything like that. So let's take a look at this. And since I need to make some videos for training videos, this is something that could be made on a bench top or up on a piece of wood as a trainer. Now you can see this is where he took off the expansion valve. It's too bad it didn't come with the expansion valve, because some of them, I gotta ask them actually, some of them come with the expansion valve on it, and you disconnect it from the other side, and the case will have a new expansion valve, so I have to ask him about that. Oh, what do we got right here? Oh, this is what he didn't give me. I already added the oil though. See, now this is what happens when you buy factory. You can't see it in there, but that is a can of factory oil from Toyota Denso to replace from the lost oil from replacing the evaporator. He didn't give that to me, but I already replaced it. So all the actuators are on here. And I think he said this was like 900 bucks or something like that. And I can't see exactly where the crack is. I'm looking down here at the feet. So somewhere there's a crack. Something happened to this that just because of a really small amount of damage on the plastic, the whole unit had to be replaced. Look at this. Everything that's big dollars are still on here. And so I have a full working unit. And what do we got in here? Why do we have this kind of ridging on here? So I know this is it looks like this is the condensate drain at the bottom. So this will go in which direction? Let's get this out of here. Goes in this direction? I'm not sure, guys. Oh yeah, so here's the upper that will feed up to the roof of the van, because remember this is a Sienna van, so some of it feeds upwards, and some of it feeds down. So these will probably be the guys that go up to the roof through the rear pillar of the van, and this one somehow goes to another that goes down underneath the floor of the van and comes out with the floor cooling or heating underneath the rear seats. See, you see your coolant. And if we look down in here, you can see the heater core over there, and you can see the condenser right there. There's the condenser, right? No, heater. I got it backwards. Here's the cooling heater core right there. So here's the heater core right there, and that's the condenser. Damn, that's a big condenser. Holy shit, that's bigger. I have 3 of these now from 3 different vehicles, and actually this is the biggest did I say condenser? This is the biggest evaporator that I think out of the 3 rear evaporator cases I have, this is the biggest one that has the hugest evaporator. I think I'll put this one inside my Prius. And I always wanted extra cooling in the summertime. I like keeping my cabin air temperature inside my car around 52 degrees in the summertime. So every time from baking my ass out, working out in the sun, when I come back into my car, it's always around 58 degrees, but I'd like to bring the cabin temperature. So if it's 80, 90, 100 degrees outside, it's like 52 degrees inside my car. I'm not talking about the duct air coming out. I'm talking the actual cabin temperature and the temperature of the seats and all the material in the car. That's why I want to add a second large rear unit inside my vehicle, and I want the unit to go down below my seats, and I want to put cold air that pushes up through my back inside my seat. So I got to cut out channels inside my seat through the foam and underneath my seat, and with a squirrel cage fan, this would hook up to it and blow cold air up under my seat and on my back to keep me from sweating. That's just been a plan. I always wanted to do liquid chilled water in my seat, or do an air chilled water venting to stop sweat in my back when I time. So that's what this will probably be a future. This will probably be the one that goes in my vehicle because of the size of the evaporator. All right, guys, hooked up to Prius C 2012 electric compressor. See you guys.